Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Sir Calthrian's death is a waste, truly. But I suppose it could not be helped.
Does Anora being here affect our plans for the Landsmeet?
I fear that my escape will make matters worse. Now that he cannot use me to support his claim on Merrick's throne, he may resort to drastic measures to stay in power. I doubt he will say anything publicly, at least until he has a better idea what to expect.
All I want is information on how to defeat Loghain.
You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the Alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Anora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And we should trust you. Why?
You don't need to trust me. We have the same goal. That is far better than trust. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Anora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Anora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Anora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
But aren't we planning to depose her?
Anora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Alistair doesn't know the first thing about being king.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Anora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
I'm not even gonna ask that, because he's already said it's the royal blood. Let's talk about something else.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in the Alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
I've got work to do.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Unrest in the Alienage. Oh, I believe it wants us to go... You know, we have to go speak with Anora. But I want to thank you guys for coming back. Welcome. I'm just going to say right here that that last fight was very difficult. In fact, when I looked it up to get some tips on how to fight that woman, that Sir, I don't remember her name, it said that she was the hardest fight in this game.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Never mind. I really want to know what his stance is on being king.
I'm glad you made it safely away. I hear Howe's death has already brought no small amount of cheer to the city.
Did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only where he ever let himself down.
What are your plans now?
When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
I was hoping I could learn a bit more about Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
I guess that's all for now.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
If only we could tell him we saw the Archdemon when we were in Orzammar. I want to find Queen Anora. She's supposed to be in her room. Okay.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Howe did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
I don't think I'm as important as you believe.
No? You're a Grey Warden, and despite the fact that my father will paint himself as the only one who can protect the country from the Blight, it is not so. Secondly, you saved Arl Eamon from a plot that no doubt had its origins in Hal's sick little mind. People will not forget that. You are competent and powerful, and in the right place at the right time. Used to your advantage, these things could bring you far.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
What happens to Loghain if you're queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Justice must be done, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
I agree. You'll have my support in the Landsmeet.
That is good to hear. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
What do you think about marrying Alistair?
I try not to. Ignoring that the man looks so much like Cailan, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall. My main fear is that he might govern like Cailan as well. And are you so truly eager to pawn the lad off on me anyway? I rather got the sense that you two might be.
I'm not eager, no, but it's still a good idea.
I see. So be it then. Alistair does have Therin blood. It is the one thing I do not have, truth be told. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
True. Forget I said anything.
Consider it forgotten. Now, if there's nothing else,
I have some questions.
ask me whatever you like.
No, I should go.
Then I wish you luck, Warden.
I don't need to ask her any other questions. We're just going to... We already looted everything here. I'm going to go back to the marketplace and get rid of some of my items. As you can see, I'm over encumbered by a pound, or an item, however you want to say it. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the marketplace and get some better equipment, sell some others. Well, here we are in the Alienage. This is the first time in our game that we've been able to visit the Alienage. Before we go on, we're going to go ahead and apply some points to Shaelwyn and Alistair. So let's see here. She's already got her points in. Arcane Shield. I don't remember which one I wanted. I think I already got Mass Rejuvenation. While this mode is active, the caster imbues the party with speed, allowing them to move and attack significantly faster. Although this spell also imposes small penalty to attack and drains mana rapidly. Ooh, well, we don't want that. Grease. I think we're just... Oh. We'll go with Arcane Shield. Now on to Shale. Oh, she's got 6 points to put in. I'm going to put them all into... maybe some into... Yeah, I'll put some into Willpower. And then some into Strength. Perfect striking. So Shale has rock barrage and supernatural resistance. We'll go ahead and put those in. And Alistair, I'm going to put all of his points into strength. Champion is a veteran warrior and is a confident leader in battle. +2 willpower, +1 cunning. The champion can also intimidate and demoralize foes. These are the heroes you find commanding an army or plunging headlong into danger, somehow making it look easy. Do I want to put him into one of these yet, though? Demonic spirits teach more than blood magic. Reavers terrorize their enemies, feast upon their souls and their slain opponents to heal their own flesh, and you can unleash a blood frenzy that makes them more powerful. We have Berserker, +2 strength, +10 health. The first Berserkers were dwarves. They would sacrifice finesse for a dark rage that increased their strength. Eventually, dwarves taught these skills to others. Now, Berserkers can be found amongst most races. I feel like Champion would be a good one for Alistair, but I kind of want him to be a Berserker because of the 2 strength and +10 health. Yeah, we're gonna make him a Berserker. His weapon and shield is already high enough. The Templar strikes out with righteous fire, inflicting spirit damage on the target and other nearby enemies. If the target is a spellcaster, it must pass a mental resistance check, or else lose mana and takes additional spirit damage proportional to the mana lost. Then we also have Berserker. I don't really need to use Taunt. I believe Sten has all of those. We'll do Holy Smite, and then we'll start on the Berserker tier. We'll move forward through the Alienage, see what's going on here. That is kind of in a wreck.
It is moments like this when I'm grateful for the inability to smell.
Stay out of our alienage, Shem. You too good to listen to elves? What do you want? Money?
Money? Someone's coming.
Thanks for running those thugs off. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Please don't talk to me. You'll only attract their notice.
You're a human. How would you not be noticed? Fool? So what do we have here? Syrian's house?
I'll get on it.
Saurus. I don't know if this is some type of quest that I didn't, or that I need to complete.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I? I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
I don't remember him. Can you tell me what's going on here?
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Does this magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
The Chantry allowed foreign magic here?
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Why hasn't the alienage been closed off?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more.
Yeah, you told us.
You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the Alienage.
I should go.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Quest updated. Okay, so there's a plague spreading about the Alienage. The Tevinters are here supposedly to help, but they are apparently taking both sick and healthy elves into quarantine, and no one ever sees them again. Perhaps this is worth investigating. Well, I would say so.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Of course. Hope this will get you off the street.
Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget your face. No, I won't.
Give him a sovereign. Why wouldn't we? Okay, what do we have here? I think it's just a bunch of homes.
You're really so worried about this plague? Go. I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the Alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
I heard there was trouble. Can I help?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
If there's a plague, why are people out in the street?
These men from Tevinter say their magic will prevent people from catching it. But it doesn't work if you're already ill. So they set up a quarantine. But many of the ones they quarantine aren't sick. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
Does the guard know about this?
They have to know about it. The Haran complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse.
What's a Haran?
He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
I'll try talking to the healers.
You can try. Those guards mean business.
Quest updated. We've learned that there's a plague spreading about. Yeah, how was that updated? It was the same exact thing. Sir Otto. Before we do that, we're just going to take a look around the Alienage.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
You don't scare me. What happened to your eyes?
I appreciate your candor. Most stare. Or worse, the awkward silence. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Malefica. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle.
There's a cat back there. What's a Templar doing here?
We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the Alienage.
Are you in any condition to fight Maleficarum?
Sadly, not anymore. But I have years of hard-won experience. Often the chase is as difficult as the resolution. So I do the Maker's work in whatever way I can.
Have you found anything?
I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the Alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
I'll gladly help.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the Alienage for anything out of the ordinary.
Any idea where I should start my search?
None. I thank you for humoring me on this. If I am wrong, I will rightly feel the fool. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Maker watch over you, child.
Something wicked. We met a blind Templar, Sir Otto, who says that something is very wrong in the Alienage. He asked you to be his eyes and look around for anything suspicious. Okay. I'm just gonna walk around. I think I want to go to those buildings. Oh. I think he should probably be in quarantine.
There's nobody to play with me.
Dude, that guy is so dying right there. There's a cat walking around. Now let's go ahead and go into Valendarian's house over here. Oh, what's this? Andraste's Grace. Once again. It's a gift. I could probably sell it. Apparently I'm not supposed to be in here.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Delish longbow. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm stealing from you, sick people. Another longbow. Oh, maybe I should go back and get Zevran for this quest. Lesser injury kit. I feel like I probably want Zevran with me. I do.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, my lady, can you spare some coin?
I don't think so. Are you really a veteran?
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner, am I? And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us?
No. I don't seem to have any coins on me.
Ah, can't blame a fellow for asking, eh? Well, let's go, Oli.
Those darn elves. I was being nice giving them coin. Oh, a dead dog. This is the corpse of a rabid dog. It looks like he was skewered with a spear. Nobody has cleaned up the body and appears to have been dead for some time. Quest updated. You found a dead rabid dog in the heart of the city. Something wicked. Look for more clues. Okay, so that was the first clue. Yeah, why would someone leave a... It looks like a Mumbari hound. Wait a minute. This pool of blood is still damp. Besides the coppery smell of blood, you also pick up the faint scent of bad eggs. Bad eggs. You found more clues pointing to something unexplained or perhaps sinister. Sir Otto would be interested in your findings. Well, before we go on, I want to go switch out my party real quick.
Bad men? You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy.
Bad men?
The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. And the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
Oh shit. What about the animals?
The dogs hear the bad men too. They make good dogs so confused. So angry. Poor little pups barking at the noise. Make them stop.
Who's your grandmother?
Never met her, but she protected me. But I lost her amulet. Grandma, make the voices go away.
What do the voices say?
Everything and nothing. They thirst for blood. More blood. The bad men in the house.
Who are the bad men?
The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. And the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
Sorry, I keep choosing the same dialogue. Is there anything I could do to help?
No, sir. No, sir, indeed. Don't go into the orphanage. The bad men will take you too.
Quest updated. Creepy. Well, I think that we are going to go ahead and continue in the next episode. We will be going to Sir Otto, and then also we're going to be going into... Is this the orphanage? Oh no, that's the hospice. I don't know what she's talking about. Actually, before I end this episode, I want to put more points into my characters here. Cunning. We'll just put those up. Well, more points in Severin. Did I say that? Combat movement, evasion. We have dual weapon mastery. Okay, yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. I really hope that you're enjoying my Dragon Age Origins walkthrough. We are very close to the end, and I can't wait to move on to some of the DLC, Awakening, and then Dragon Age 2. I'm really excited for Inquisition. I hope you guys are as well. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned.